Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another video here on the Sam Cooks Kindness YouTube channel. I am Sam, and I am so happy that you are here. It is Sunday morning, and I don't typically do what I eat in a day on the weekend, but today, it's summer, I decided it was a good day. So it is Sunday, and I'm bringing you along for a weekend, day in the life, what I eat in the day, whatever you want to call it, video. I'm about to throw together my breakfast. It's my typical breakfast, and then I'm going to get out to yoga. So I'm in a little bit of a hurry this morning, so let's get breakfast together. I just microwave up my oatmeal with a little bit of protein powder and lots of berries, and then I'm mixing up my protein coffee. Half a serving of protein almond milk cold brew and a little bit of instant coffee in there, and I just used my immersion blender to blend it up today. Sometimes I shake it, but I figure I own that thing. I might as well use it. This is pretty delicious, and I'm enjoying starting my day like this.
This is Sam Cooks Kindness.
So I got my breakfast. This is just my oatmeal.
But I'm not being mad. It's being mad.
It is what it is. I have my oatmeal here with my protein and my cauliflower rice and frozen berries. It's a little bit hot. So I'm gonna eat this before my yoga class. Calvin. Shh. And I have my protein coffee. So this is my breakfast. I basically eat a version of this every single day and I love it. So I'm gonna eat it until I don't want it. So I just finished yoga and I just wanted to take a minute while I have time alone to talk a little. So if you're new here, I am vegan. I follow a mostly whole food plant-based diet, but I have some flexibility in there because I like to live my life realistically. I don't like all in, all out type of mindset. I've worked really hard to get away from that so that I can find some kind of balance and enjoy treats versus always eating whole foods and being so super strict about it. I just feel like that's not realistic for me. So I've lost 70 pounds on this journey so far, and I make these videos to document them. So make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel so that you never miss another one if you're new here. And basically what I wanted to talk about today was how I've been feeling not stuck, but progress is slow, and sometimes that's hard to deal with. When you're looking at the scale, you feel like you're working really hard, you feel like you're doing all the things, but the scale's not really moving. And I just wanted to chat about that because I actually took a second to sit down with myself and actually look at the data that I have worked to collect. I have one of the body pods, the human body pods, and it comes with an app with all these extra information on it. And I weigh myself every day as a source of data so that I can look at it. And I've kind of grown away from that emotional attachment, so when the scale's up, I don't get as upset about it as I used to because I've kind of numbed myself to that now. I look at it as a number, as data, as information basically, and not my worth. That number is not reflective of my self-worth, if that makes sense. So I sat down and I looked at the data that I've been collecting beyond just the scale, and I've actually seen some progress there, and I'm really excited about the progress that I see because it's showing that my overall subcutaneous fat number over the last few months is actually trending down, and it's showing that my muscle is trending up. So even though that scale's not doing much, that just proves to me that what I'm doing is actually effective. Even if the number on the scale's not going down, I'm building muscle, I've cut some fat, and that's just reinforcing to me that I'm doing the right thing for myself. So even though it's summertime, and even though this is that time of the year where more indulgent foods kind of sneak in, I've been doing it in what I feel like is a mindful way. I've been enjoying my treats without guilt. I've been making sure I'm loading up on my veggies and still focusing on my starches, my proteins, my veggies, and then enjoying little treats here and there throughout, with that in there. And that's helping me, maintain a life that I'm actually enjoying because I like food. I like eating good food. And if I can find a way to enjoy things that I actually like while still working towards my health, that is basically the overall goal for me, because I don't like to demonize one food over the other. I don't like to say food is good or bad. And I've been working really hard to kind of become more neutral about food and about my body and fueling in a way that feels good, that still gets me to my goals, but that I can also kind of find that balance to enjoy treats that I like, if that makes sense. So I'm going home now. I'm going to enjoy some time with my family. I think I'm going out to one of our favorite breweries near our house. We're going to walk there with my sister and my brother-in-law, and we're going to have a good time, and I'm going to enjoy a beer without guilt, and I'll still eat my veggies. So I'll take you along with me and show you what I eat for the rest of the day. When I got home, I enjoyed one of these sugar plums from the farmer's market. My hubby picked these up the other day, and they are so juicy and delicious. I'm absolutely loving the summer fruit right now. And then I made some iced tea, and I added my creatine and my collagen to it. This has been one of my favorite ways to enjoy it lately. For lunch, I decided to throw together a little sushi salad. It's greens from my garden with cucumber, carrots, kimchi, ginger, tofu, and a Japanese sweet potato topped with some avocado and some coconut aminos. I could use rice, but I finally got Japanese sweet potatoes back after not having them for a while, and I have just been loving eating them again. I topped mine with some sweet chili sauce and some sriracha, some seaweed, and then I enjoyed my lunch outside. This was super delicious. A little while later, we started walking to the brewery, and I got to enjoy this super tasty beer that has frozen beer on top of it, and it felt like such an indulgent treat. So I enjoyed that one beer while we were sitting there, and then we walked home. Dinner tonight was something cozy and fun. I cooked up these veggies with some vegan beef, which is really just seitan that I got from our international market. I just chopped it all up and cooked it in a pan, and the goal here was to make a vegan cheesesteak wrap. So I just sauteed it all with some water and lots of seasonings in this pan until it looked good. Added some Worcestershire sauce, that stuff. Vegan, of course, because some of that is not vegan. And I blended up a cheese sauce. You can find the recipe for this cheese sauce as part of my cheesesteak recipe on my blog. You just blend it up and cook it on the stove, and then you add it onto a wrap. This was super tasty and delicious. It felt really indulgent, but overall it was high protein, lower on the calorie side, and it was just a cozy way to end my day. Of course, I paired it with lots of veggies on the side. I had green beans from my garden and some pickled cabbage that has been left over in my fridge that I need to eat, so I loaded up on that. And then my son ate some frozen fries, and I did end up having a few of those as well. After this plate, I went back for a little bit more green beans and a little bit more of that filling from the cheesesteak wrap. So this is the last thing that I ate today. I did end up having a hot tea later on, but I did not film that. It was just plain old tea. Hello from the next day. Just popping on to wrap this video up. So that was everything that I ate yesterday in a day. I did track it, so I will post that for you here, the calories and the macros. It was a bit higher than what I am currently aiming for. However, it's still within my maintenance range. So, you know, it's summer and I'm just taking things with a grain of salt at this point. I'm trying to stay at least within my maintenance range, in a deficit where I can, to try to get that scale moving. But I'm really focusing on getting enough protein to fuel my strength workouts and build some muscle. And that's been working for me so far. So I am happy with how my day went. It was a very realistic day in the life. It showed you that not every day is perfect. I feel like a lot of my videos show you that not every day is perfect, but that's okay. We live, we learn, and we keep on going, and no regrets. So don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss a step on my journey and that I can see you in the next video. Okay?